Alright, how's everybody doing tonight? It's a little late for me, I understand that. Been traveling a little bit. Um, the topic tonight is about an impromptu speech about a hobby or an activity that we like to do or we find fun in. I was going to start this off in regards to this public speaking class is not necessarily a public speaking class. It's more heavily set for literature, but I'm gonna leave that alone and talk about that at a later time. So I'm gonna say that my hobby or my activity that I like to do, or whatever the case may be, would be barbecuing or smoking meat or something like that. So in any time that I get, I will always try to marinate a meat of some type. So pork, beef, even fish on occasion. Fish is a little finicky when it comes to smoking meat. It can get real curious. So I like to stick with my beef and my pork. Can't go wrong with that. Chicken isn't that bad. It's just not my thing. So with that being said, I use a offset smoker. I use my chunks of wood, so like the apple wood, my cherries, things like that to make it sweeter, make it subtle. Every once in a while, I'll still use my maple and my hickory and stuff like that. However, I tend to find that given the conditions, it might be a little too harsh for some people. So you still have to offset, with your spices, or even on occasion you have to use a rub, which I try to stick away from buying rubs when you can just do the same thing yourself. You just got to figure out your own balances. So you got to measure and weigh your own spices to accommodate for what you would like or what you think your people that you're serving to would like. It's not hard. Heck, even making your own barbecue sauce is not hard. You just got to be willing to put the time in and make it yourself. And I promise you, it's a heck of a lot cheaper than going out to the store and buying them. Because you think about it, you go to the store, you get your barbecue sauce, it's $5. You've already got all the ingredients in your cabinet right now. Or you can go get your Splice blend. Promise you got all the ingredients in your cabinet right now. You can save yourself a ton of money by just going and doing it yourself and just doing a little bit of research. Save yourself, your husband, your wife, whoever, a lot of money. Nowadays, everybody's always about the quick and the whatever the case may be, and it's really not the point. Like, I smoke my meat because I want the people that are going to eat it to enjoy it. So therefore, I'm going to put the love and the affection that I want into that material, so that way they get the best possible enjoyment out of it. I don't want to sit here and smoke something for 16 hours and they bite into it and it tastes like rubber and they're all displeased. Like, that's just not the case. Like, if I'm going to make something, I'm going to take my time to do it. I'm going to make sure that they enjoy what they're about to sink their teeth into. Now, some people are always about the quickness, and I'm like, that's just not the way to be. Like, if it needs a rest, let it rest. I don't know, I guess it just comes with time and experience and patience. If anything, barbecuing and smoking meat comes down to patience. And that's a lot of times that people mess it up. And I've definitely tasted the difference in somebody who rushes a cook versus somebody who takes the time to make sure that everything flows. Anyways, this is going to be a short and sweet video because, again, this video is supposed to be under 5 minutes for a public speaking class. So I'm sitting at 4:30 right now. I hope everybody has a good night, and I hope everybody takes a little keynote from this. Anyways, adios, amigos. Y'all have a good night. Later.